Chapter 3, Libraries and Settings. All right, everyone. Today we are going to talk about something simple but very important in EnergyPLAN, how we organize and manage data inside the software. Imagine you are in a kitchen with many drawers. Each drawer has different ingredients. One drawer has vegetables, one has spices, and one has sauces. Similarly, EnergyPLAN has three main drawers or libraries: data, distribution, and cost. These libraries are all kept in a folder called EnergyPLAN Data, which is like the main kitchen cabinet where everything is stored. Besides these, there are also two smaller cabinets called EnergyPLAN Help and EnergyPLAN Tools for additional support and tools. The data library is where you store your main input recipes. These are the complete setups you use to run your energy models. The distribution library is where you keep the patterns of how things happen during the day or year, like how your electricity demand changes from morning to evening, or how wind power fluctuates during the year. The cost library is where you store how much each ingredient costs, like how much it costs to build a wind turbine or buy fuel. The nice thing is, if you want to change just the costs, you don't have to redo the whole recipe. You just update the cost library. Now, when you open EnergyPLAN, it always comes with a starting recipe called Start Data. Think of this like the default menu of a restaurant. You can then save your own recipes or input datasets into the data library. Whenever you load a dataset, EnergyPLAN will show you the name at the top so you always know which recipe you're using. If you want to open a saved recipe, you just click the Open button, choose your file, and it appears ready to use. If you want to create a brand new recipe, you can also save it under a fresh name, like Example, and EnergyPLAN will remember it for you. Now let's talk about the distribution library. This is where we store hourly patterns. For example, energy demands are not constant. They go up and down every hour of the year, so EnergyPLAN uses 8784 hourly values. You might ask why 8784? That's because EnergyPLAN considers leap years and sometimes includes an extra set of data for technical purposes. Just remember, it's like having 8,784 hourly photos of your energy demand across the year. When you want to change a distribution, you just click a button and select a different pattern, like switching from winter recipes to summer ones. If you want to make your own distribution pattern, it's very easy. You can take an existing distribution, open it in Excel or Notepad, change the numbers, and save it under a new name. Just make sure it has the right number of hours, or EnergyPLAN will give you an error message, kind of like a recipe app rejecting a recipe that's missing ingredients. There are already many useful distributions built into EnergyPLAN, such as Danish electricity demand, wind production in different years, and solar thermal production. You can use these as your starting point or reference. For costs, there is a special cost database. When you only want to change the prices without touching your main energy setup, you just use the Save Cost Data or Load Cost Data buttons. This is like changing the price tags in a supermarket without changing the products. Finally, there are the settings. EnergyPLAN lets you choose your measurement units, like deciding if you want to see distance in miles or kilometers. You can choose between kilowatts, megawatts, or gigawatts, and GWH or TWH per year. Changing the setting does not change your data, it just changes how it's displayed, like switching between Celsius and Fahrenheit on your weather app. So overall, libraries and settings in EnergyPLAN are all about organizing your data efficiently, just like a well-arranged kitchen. You have places for your recipes, your daily schedules, and your costs. With this setup, you can quickly cook up any energy scenario you want without getting lost.